Oh, hi everyone. I'm back. JD's back. Oh, whoa. Slow down. Don't let the bad energy let you down anymore. Okay? Yourself or from others. Yeah. Stay in your own power. Yeah, man. So, it's early, I know, but I had to do this reading last night, but I was tired of work, you know. I fell asleep and I just yeah, but this weekend now, we can enjoy ourselves. Yeah, man. All right. Um, I'm gonna do all signs. Yeah, and all signs. What is their side of the story? Okay. So where are my cards? There. All right. Turn the music off. Just go all silent. Yeah, man. Love the silence. All right. Aries. What is their side of the story? This is your card. They just think that it's hard to communicate with you about, um, yeah, anything that goes deep, way too deep, or too serious, you know, and that is difficult for them because they need that, you know, and with the Hermit in reverse, you're the Emperor, but it's in reverse. The Hermit in reverse is Virgo. You just showed your person that you find by yourself, and that is that they are just doing the same thing, but they want you, you know. But because you're not doing anything, you're not talking to them, you're not responding, or you're not paying attention, they not contacting you or try to forget about you, but they can because the love is still there, even their own reversed, you know. This is their side of the story, and did this not mean if they don't care about you or not, you know. Signs you also can deal with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, that is their side of the story. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do uh, a reading for how you call it, your side of the story. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, everybody's sleeping still. I don't know. I just feel like going live and do my read from last night and make shut up. Shut up. Just do it. Taurus. What is their side of the story? Well, Taurus, I see that their side of the story is a long story because I got 6 cards here. So they like you, but they are not ready for a relationship. That's why they are not uh, opening up, opening up, opening up to you. They found you really attractive, um, but they are healing right now from past experiences from their whole life, but especially relationships. And that's why they don't come forward as flirty and trying to get your number and you know um they just come out of a long time being alone and they are not ready to get your number even. Yeah, okay. The signs you can deal with is Sagittarius with Temperance, Aries with the Emperor, but this in reverse. I know you can see yourself. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Yeah, Virgo, Hermit in reverse, King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Yeah, they can also have in the chart. Yeah. So, Gemini. What is their side of the story? Yeah. They want you to go after them. Gemini. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. With a Page of Wands. But they notice that you don't do as they wish you should, you know. Gemini. With the Three of Wands. They just looking what is out there. But do they want it? No. They want you. This is your card, Gemini. They want you. But you don't want it. Because they didn't want it first. But now you don't want it anymore. They want you. That's how it goes. I don't know why. But it goes that way. Okay? Signs you can deal with. Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, or Virgo. Everybody's sleeping and I'm awake. The Netherlands, they are still sleeping, and in England, in America, in India, in what else was there? Germany, Russian. I see you. I appreciate you. Alright. Cancer. What is their side of the story? the side of the story is their lives were unbalanced. They were not mentally stable. They had no way to express that to you or anybody in their family, friends, anybody. But they really appreciate you in their life and they really loved you and did the best they could. And they see you as their world, you know, everything that they been through and all you know from each other and what you still need to find out, you know. You adore each other, you marry each other, you're twinning. Yes. The signs you can deal with is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Cancer yourself, and Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah? Okay. Leo. Leo. What is that side of the story? Well, shuffle again because I don't know which way around this. What is the side of the story, Leo? Leo. Alrighty. Well, with the King of Swords here, they have finally the time to open up how they feel, yeah? But they don't have the ball or tits for it still with your card, Leo. By the way, that's in reverse. To tell you, yeah? Because they're still hurt by a lot of things, not just you. Don't worry. Anybody. The people you least expect. Yeah? Alright. Or maybe you already expected and you warned them, but they never listened to you. That's also a thing, right? Cheers. They block their emotions. They keep it to themselves and not on purpose. It's just naturally. That's what their survival mode is, how to survive in life. That's what they've been taught from home, from life. But they won't tell you that they really care about you and they love you and that eventually everything will be good in the end, but it just needs time with no worries how and when and who. No, it will eventually, yeah, Leo? Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You can deal with it. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I saw you. I saw someone peeking. Someone peeking. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. or Leo yourself. Yeah? Okay. Virgo. Yeah? Oh wait. What is their side of the story, Virgo? Well, what their side of the story is, Virgo, with the Page of Cups in reverse. They don't talk to you right now. With the Queen of Swords, they refuse to talk to you right now because they try to avoid the feelings they got for you. With the Hangman in reverse, they still think about you every day. Yeah. But they fucking hurt by what you said or done to them, yes? And they wish you to apologize to them so they can move on. But will you apologize? I don't think so. Some of you will. Not all is all on one side, you know. But you already answered yourself from the other side from the TV. Yeah. Signs you can deal with: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yes. Okay. Libra. Libra, what is their side of their story, man? Libra, they want to tell you that they just decided that they want to be alone. They accepted that they want to be by themselves, focus on what they got, and they not looking over else's where they gonna get it because they got it within themselves. They found it within themselves, okay? They don't stay up at night anymore thinking about fuck all, included you, you know. They sleep well at night now. And they are focusing on what they got going on in their life apart from being in somebody else's shitties, you know. Just be in their shit only, yeah. And they don't want a relationship, marriage, children right now. Right now. And they do that because they are switched on. Not because they're selfish, that they want this, want that, want that. We can want anything in our life, but you have to be ready for it. Yeah? Okay. Signs you can deal with the Four of Wands in reverse: Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Four of Swords in reverse: Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. With a four. Oh my god. 444. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and Four of Wands. It's all a puzzle, and it's complete now for them, Libra. With the Ace of Wands, they don't want to let it ruin now by anybody. Yeah? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I already said that. Alright, Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, 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 oh. Scorpio. Oh. Drop that sticker on it. Alright, what is their side of the story, Scorpio? Well, with the Three of Pentacles here, Scorpio, you know, there's a lot of gossip about you because you're glowing, you're feeling yourself, you feeling confident, you setting boundaries, you just don't give the flying monkeys anymore, okay? And what people are projecting on you, negativity, what I just said in the beginning, or yourself included, don't do it, yeah? Only manifest good things, good fortune, not anything else right now. Five Cups. Stop worrying about that they are sorry or not. They are not sorry, okay? Scorpio, they do this to themselves, not to you only. Remember that. That's why the Tower moment is here. There's an ending. It's an ending of a circle. Family, friends, relationships. Something needs to be cleared up in the air. Six of Pentacles. There needs to be the change that there needs to be equal give and take. And you know, Scorpio, you always think love is priceless. You know, if you give love to somebody, you care of somebody, you give them a massage, you make them breakfast or dinner, you go in the shower, whatever. Do nice things for a person is enough. No, they want money, they want presents, they want compliments, they want to be seen and recognized like you do. But not knowing the things you do for them is priceless, because we live in this generation that is all about money, you know, and fame and this and that. But I don't care about that. I'm love. I care of you, you know, and that's different than money or gifts. I've learned that gifts or money have no value in my life, ever had. I've seen money, I have seen no money, you know, but I don't care about it. I had gifts, but I also had not good gifts, you know. It's about how somebody treats you. That's important. Signs you can deal with is Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio. Yeah, everybody's still sleeping. And I'm awake. I'm already smoking and drinking. And It's weekend, fuck it, innit? There's no coffee, so yeah. Who else is always broke in the weekend? I am. Alright, Sagittarius. What is their side of the story, yeah? Five Cups in reverse. They keep thinking about where it went wrong, and that makes them stop doing something about it, right? They don't contact you, they don't give you anything, you know, they don't give you any energy or something. But they would like to meet again and talk, to make a first step and then see what happens, you know. But just know that they are not really into, you know, only about the SAX. Laten we het doen. Niemand kan ons horen, nee. Niemand kan ons storen, nee. SAX. Laten we het doen. Niemand kan ons horen, nee. Niemand kan ons storen. Nee, man. You have to be there for that person, not just for bed or help, money or gifts or donations. Sorry, mom. I'm not in the mood today. I already had bad energy all about this today, man. Fuck. But I'm not gonna ruin my day. No, we're gonna go to the beach today. We're gonna have fun today. We're gonna be drinking and smoking and eating food. Yeah, man. Don't let anybody ruin your day, okay? If they have bad energy anyway, you know. And yourself. Be like, alright, JD, not today. Not today, JD. Not today. Yeah. Or you can give her another name, but I just call her JD because I'm JD. I need to talk to myself. Who else gonna do it, right? Alright. So, now we go to Capricorn. Capricorn, what is their side of the story? Yes? Capricorn. This is, by the way, with a past person or person you're dealing with, you know. What resonates for you. But they feel like it's really stressful at this moment in your relationship because you got so much going on, you know. It's a lot of emotions, a lot of anxiety, a lot of you know, lack of support and secrets, and you don't want to know about. You just don't want to know it anymore. You just don't. You just want to live your life and don't need all the answers anymore. You were looking first for it, but you don't care about it anymore. And that is what your person sees, you know. You won't go out there and go with somebody. They know that about you. They know that you are not drinking anymore like you used to, you know. They keep an eye on you though, because they still worried that, you know, you go back in the old ways, but that is their own emotions they're dealing with now. It's not what you're doing right now. Capricorn, you're doing great. You love them. You maybe gonna marry them for some of y'all. And, you know, you leave that behind, what's in the past. You wanna go for now. Yeah. Signs you can deal with: Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Now we go to Aquarius. Aquarius. What is their side of the story? They know you feel most vulnerable right now. You're not feeling really confident at this moment because there's a lot of things going on. But they keep an eye on you, they care for you, they won't let you go through this by yourself. They want to make sure that you go out more and have fun, you know, because they feel like heartbroken to see you like this, you know. They don't want you to see like this. And they see you as the one and only person they want to be with. They see you sticking out, see? And they don't want you to hang on to people or the past or old habits you used to have, you know. Don't let them have power over you. It's not who you are. It's what you're dealing with. It's your baggage. But you can get rid of them, you know. The signs you can deal with is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, yeah? Alright. Pisces. Pisces, what is their side of the story, alright? I. Well, pay attention, Pisces. When the Queen of Wands here, they feel spiritual connected to you from the beginning they met. Yeah? And they give you justice by trusting you fully with every word you said to them. Right? But when you said these things, it didn't come as pleasant as expected, to put it nice. So, Pisces, this person become distant towards you, try not to watch you or think about you or talk about you or even say your name. But they felt like it's still not over and they don't want a relationship. They know that now because they found themselves and they don't want let that change by anybody who's gonna put them down, like you, because you got a fool in reverse. Yeah, and fool in reverse wanna say that they not gonna take that other leap of faith again for the third time. You know, they won't. They won't. Yeah. Okay. Queen of Cups. Can Scorpio, Pisces, yourself. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Libra, Aries again. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Yeah. Alright, well, nobody was in. Everybody's still sleeping or doing their thing. It's Saturday. It's nice weather out. I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna make the stamps and let me know by like if it resonated. Share with your friends so your friends can be my friends. And see you later, man. Have a good one. Bye. Bye bye.